This is probably the 1000th kind of review on the Mossberg 930 SPX Tactical. But I did just put a red dot on it. Today I got it sighted in just perfect. As long as I lay down these iron sights here, that comes fixed. Then I've got this thing dead on. As you can see, I was shooting with slugs about 150, 160 feet away. And that left lower target, I'm all from here right with that red dot with the slugs right in the center. Amazed how accurate it is. What I had previously done was I had a bullpup shotgun. This is 18.5 inch barrel. It was a 16.5 inch bullpup shotgun, and I just wasn't happy with it. It was mag fed. I don't know if anyone's ever found a reliable mag fed shotgun, but I couldn't, and I didn't have $2,400 for a Benelli, so I was looking for something that could perform almost as good as a Benelli or just as good without the price tag. I paid a little more money for this than the $750 most people are, because it comes with the tactical sights. It's the pistol grip, and then I added this rubber grip. I figure, why should I change the whole thing? It's got a nice rubber pad at the end here that helps to absorb some of the recoil. But I love the way it loads. It's 7+1, simple, fast to load, really easy to break down too. You can break this whole shotgun down in less than 3-4 minutes if you've done it a couple times. And as far as sighting in the red dot, that was a piece of cake for anyone doing that. What I'd recommend to do is take that red dot as you're sighting in. Just get it right near your front bore sight there. Match that red dot right up with that front. Do a little bit of adjusting azimuth and elevation with it from there, and in less than 5 minutes. And this is a cheap bush now. I got it for 59 bucks. And on my AR, I have a $200 red dot, or well, $150 red dot, but this is performing just fine. In fact, I chose this one for a specific reason. The riser on this red dot is lower, and it's much higher on my SIG. So I've had to compensate a lot more for elevation with the SIG than I did with this. But it doesn't have some of the features this SIG does, like the auto off. You leave it alone, it shuts off. This, you have to remember to turn it off and whatnot, or else it'll run your battery down. But as far as this goes, firing just military grade cheap 2 3/4 inch 9-pellet double odd buck, and this is about as cheap as the ammo goes here. This is not 3-inch. It's just your basic. Now I was putting those through down there to sight it in. I was just using the Federal Power Shock. I knew it would run that fine because it's good. It's good quality slugs. The recoil it is a little bit with slugs. Everybody knows that, but considerably less with your 9-pellet. But the 9-pellet is running really good through this. I haven't had a hang up on this. With my mag-fed shotgun, I had a 10-round mag-fed shotgun before. I had to run 3-inch high brass through it. If I didn't, every third or fourth round, it would hang up right. It would hang up right in the receiver. It'd crimple up. I'd have to pluck it out. I got so sick of it. I'm like, the hell with the thing. Now, someone said, you got to run 300 or 400 rounds through it first, to break it in. I'm like, bullshit. And I can't only run high brass 3-inch, because have you seen the price on 3-inch lately? It's freaking ridiculous. I can't pay that shit. I needed something that could run, decent or even low grade ammo through and not hang up on me, and this has really been it. I paid a little extra for this, like I said, around $800, because I wanted the two-tone finish with it. They charged a little extra for this finish. And the pistol grip, I just like a pistol grip. Your safety's up here, obviously, which kind of makes it more convenient if you don't have the pistol grip, because you can reach over. You can reach your safety a lot easier than you can if you've got pistol grip. I just happen to like the comfort of a pistol grip. Some people might not. But so far, running through it, in terms of accuracy, 150 feet, if I can group slugs like that, which I should get a little closer to show you, it's a pretty good grouping of slugs with a red dot. And I could go farther out than that easily. That's a hell of a lot better than that bullpup was doing when it wasn't, improperly mag feeding, which I got really tired of. Now, you can also ghost load this. So you can go 7 rounds in and 1 in the chamber for 8 total. But there's also a way you can pull this back, and you can hit a round in there, and you can go 8 total load with 8 if you ghost load it. I haven't done that yet. It's not that it's difficult to do. You just place your shot in there the right way and close it. So you can go up to 8. The one thing I want to mention about this to anybody who buys one of these 930s, and I know they've been around for a long time, I don't know if this is recent. you're gonna load this at first right here. You're gonna start putting shells into it. What's gonna happen is you're only gonna get 5 in the tube, and you're gonna be like, what the hell? This is 5 plus 1, it's supposed to be 7 plus 1. And even if it's not the SPX Tactical, it's supposed to be 7 plus 1. It comes that way. Now, I know a lot of Benellis come with 5, and you've got to upgrade the tube on it for about 80 or 100 bucks to get the same capacity as this or more. There's no upgrading on this to get more capacity, so I didn't understand what was going on. And I'm like, let me take this tube off. So obviously I took the tube off. There's a long spring in here. It's going to shoot out, so be careful with it. Removed it. Sure enough, they put a plug stopper in there. And the only reason I can imagine they put a plug stopper up at the end of your mag tube is simply because of the fact that where this gun came out of, there's probably a limitation on capacity or something. So they put the tube, it's like a little white plug. Once you remove this, slide it out with the spring, you'll see that little white plug in there. Pop it out of there, save it if you want, or get rid of it. Get your spring back in there, which can be a little tricky. Took me about 5 minutes to get that spring kind of back in there. Screw it back on tight, take 7, no problem. So no one knew the answer to that question when I was on YouTube. I was like, why is this only taking 5 rounds? I'm like, there's got to be a plug in that tube. Took it out, sure enough. There was a round restriction plug in the tube. Easily removable. It took me less than 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So that answers that. But it fires, it cycles really fast, fast as you'd ever want to pull the trigger on a shotgun. Thus far, running kind of cheap ammo through, watch, it'll jam up on me. Now, I haven't had anything anything jam in the breech. It's so much better than that mag-fed shotgun I had. I love this thing. This one is a keeper for sure. But here, baby, get a picture of this thing firing off. It'll pretty much bust them out as quick as you can. Quick as you dare to. I want to show this. Can you point the camera properly, sweet cheeks? Babe. Watch, it'll jam up now.